Hi, this is Jaya. In this video, we shall see the summary of The Women on Platform 8 by Ruskin Bond. Ruskin Bond was a famous short story writer, novelist, and poet. His writings were primarily focused on children and the simple hill folk of Uttarakhand. Some of his important works are An Island of Trees, A Bond with the Mountains, The India I Love. Ruskin has won several awards for his writings like John JAYA'S Memorial Award in 1957, Sahitya Academy Award in 1992, Padma Shri in 1999, Padma Bhushan in 2014. This story, The Women on Platform 8, is about a 12-year-old schoolboy. The boy was a second-year boarding school student. It was time for him to return to school after his holidays. So he boarded a bus and arrived at Tambala station in Haryana in the evening. The boy's parents believed that he was old enough to travel alone on a train. He continued to walk up and down the platform as the train was scheduled to arrive in Ambala at midnight. The boy sat and watched the trains go by. He felt very bored and lonely in the railway station. He eventually heard a gentle voice behind him. He saw a woman standing near him dressed in a white sari and seemed to be very pale. She wore no jewelry. The boy felt a sense of kindness by looking at her eyes. The boy stood up and answered that he was going to school after his vacation. Her simplicity and kindness made him talk to her. The boy introduced himself as Arun. After asking him the train arriving timings, she told him there was plenty of time for the train to arrive. So she has decided to buy him some food. The woman held his hand and the boy felt silly to pull off his hands. She ordered tea, jalebis and samosa for him. Arun told her about his school, his friends and what he likes and dislikes. After having the food, they returned to platform number 8 where Arun had previously sat. When a train came beside platform number 8, a boy jumped off from the platform. When the boy jumped across the rails, the woman grabbed Arun's hand tightly in fear. Arun felt hurt and pain in his hands. Arun noticed the emotions of fear, pain, and sadness on her face. Later on, Arun noticed one of his school friends named Satish. Satish had come to the railway station along with his mother. Later on, Satish introduced Arun as one of his friends and best bowler in the class. Satish's mother looked at Arun and the women and asked if she was Arun's mother, and the women immediately said yes. On hearing the women's words, Arun became speechless and he looked at her. Satish's mother said the railway platform was not a safer place to leave the children alone. There might be many strangers roaming in the station. The women beside Arun said, "No, Arun can travel alone though." And Arun felt thankful after hearing her words. Arun started to dislike Satish's mother as she was treating the women near him as a poor lady. Satish's mother told him never to speak to strangers. Arun answered that he liked strangers. The reason behind Arun's statement was the woman standing near him was very kind and caring as she had bought him tea and snacks when he was alone on the railway platform. Satish was observing everything happening in that place. He was filled with happiness when Arun was arguing with her. Arun knew that Satish was also on his side. After waiting for a long time, the train reached platform number 8. Arun and Satish settled with their bags and sat near the open windows. When it was time for the train to depart, Arun leaned out of the window and gave a kiss on her cheeks and said goodbye and called her as mother. Arun's calling the women as mother at the time of parting was a sweet gesture of recognizing a loving relationship between the boy and the women. While the train moved on, she disappeared into the large crowd. It's a very beautiful and touching story. If you have anything more to add on to what I've said, please write it in the comment box, like the video, share it with your friends, and if you have not subscribed my channel, please subscribe and support. Thank you.